Well, if you are a senior or have a loved one who is a senior, there may be a need for some care in the future, or maybe now. In fact, 70% of seniors will need some type of assistance as they age. I want you to meet Kimberly Akers, owner of Amada Senior Care. She's here with how they can help and how they can help you plan for long-term care, and most importantly, how to pay for it, right?
Yes.
Which is always the big question, you know, and a lot of people know this. I was recently visiting my Aunt Al, who turned 100.
Oh my, that's wonderful.
I know, thank you. She's in a nursing care facility. I found out from my cousins they pay $8,200 a month. That's unbelievable, Kimberly. How can people afford that? How do you help people afford that?
Well, what we do is we obviously we provide care into the home, first of all, before they want to go to a nursing home.
Because everybody wants to stay at home.
87% of seniors want to stay at home. But there may be a need, again, to go to a nursing home or a higher level of care, we call it.
Right.
But what I love about this generation, like your aunt's generation, your mom's generation, they are the greatest generation that has ever lived, because they have been more industrious and creative and planned ahead for their care. So they've put some savings aside, but they also purchased a long-term care insurance policy.
A lot of people have, and a lot of people have forgotten about that and don't realize what it can be used for. Before we get into that, I want to know what type of services you can provide people who do want to stay in their home, because that's important. They want to stay there as long as possible.
They do. So we provide caregivers into the home to help with things like personal hygiene, laundry, meal preparation, medication reminders, taking them to doctor's appointments.
Very important. Socializing.
Oh my gracious, yes.
Right?
As seniors, sometimes we become isolated.
Absolutely. So for those folks who want to stay in their home and who can, God bless them, right? There's still a cost involved.
There is.
And this long-term care policy that some people have purchased, they may not realize that they can actually use that policy to pay for their in-home care.
They can. This is a policy that they would have purchased probably 15, 20 years ago. And they've been paying premiums, yearly premiums on this policy, and it will pay out for in-home care, caregivers to come into the home to keep them safe and independent.
Okay, so for those who may not realize they have it, how do they know how to use it? How do they use it? What do they do?
Well, Terry, unfortunately, it is insurance, so it's a complicated process.
Right.
And we talked last time in January that sometimes well-intentioned family members will actually disqualify their loved one because they're not sure about the terminology in the policy. So that's where we come in. Amada Senior Care will help unlock the benefits in the policy, help educate, and turn on that policy so benefits start paying out.
And I remember you telling me last time that a gal was trying to help her mother, right? She called the insurance company, had a long care term policy, but just didn't give the right verbiage.
She didn't.
Denied. But you came in
and we switched it all around and got her mom approved and benefits paid out.
Oh my gosh, what a relief. I mean, seriously, any family member was just a huge sigh of relief. And last time you were here, you said that this just kind of opened up the floodgates for viewers who are watching. They went, oh my gosh, I didn't realize I had that. I didn't even know what it was for.
It has. So a lot of daughters, sons, and even seniors have started saying, oh yes, I remember purchasing that. We are now doing about 3 to 4 reviews a day.
Wow.
And many people are coming to what we call our First Friday educational events.
Okay, that's good.
First Friday of every month, we give some educational sessions about their long-term care insurance policy.
Okay, and obviously you provide service and help, but if your service that you're providing for people to unlock those funds, you go to people's homes and do whatever it takes, from what I've learned from you.
We do whatever it takes to unlock their policy. And then again, we provide that amazing care in the home. We provide those caregivers to come in and help mom and dad be safe and independent.
Yeah, and for those of you who have elderly parents, you know that she is a breath. You are a breath of fresh air, right? Because you come in and unlock those funds that, you know, sometimes people just can't afford that type of care, but they just don't know that they can now. Thank you so much, Kimberly.
Thank you, Terry,
for having me again. No, I appreciate all that information. And she also has a little special offer for you. If you want to know more, Amada Senior Care, just mention Sonora Living when you give them a call. They're going to give you a free long-term care insurance review. Just have it available. She'll come over. You can go to her, whatever works for you, and she'll unlock those funds for you. She's located at 1660 South Alma School Road. It's Suite 223 in Mesa. Here's her number, 480-999-5250. Learn more about all of the services she is offering, AmadaMesa.com.